Good afternoon, friends. Steve Benoon here with Israeli News Live. And listen, I wanted to real quick invite you tonight. It starts here at 8 p.m. Eastern. Even if you're a little bit late, it's quite all right. Come and join us over here on Zoom as we're going to be talking, and it's going to be www or maybe https colon // is better, x39hub.com. We're not that big of a group. You may have been on here before. You may have started using X39 back early on. Maybe you only tried it a month or two and then quit, didn't feel like you got any results. Do you realize everybody that's on this call right here, they stuck it out? They've been there about a year or so and have had the most phenomenal testimonies you could ever imagine. These are the things that we're seeing. I don't know if you remember, we had Dr. Jolene on in an interview not too long ago, and I shared it even here on Israeli News Live. But Kim, right here, her husband was a big critic. She shares that with us, not believing that it would work. And her doctor recently gave a phenomenal testimony about what she experienced. Listening to her.
It was just slow. You got to give stem cells a time. Of course, I had a lot of stuff going on. Um, what what I noticed was at first was the deep sleep, which to me was a miracle for years of not sleeping good. Then the third month, because I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, when it rained, it felt like I was being beaten with a ball bat.
Oh,
And I
wow.
noticed when I went to my doctor, it was rainy that day, and he says, "How are you feeling?" And I said, "Wow, I feel pretty good and it's even raining outside. Dang, man, this patch is work. I guess that's a, that's a good thing." He said, "Yeah." So I noticed that around third month. And then I started noticing once I had the patch on the X39, I could lower, my pain level would go down. But when I took it off, it would go back up. So that's why I was playing with the Eon and the Ice Wave patch, but I found I liked the Eon better. So then around the 6th month, 7th month, something like that, I added the X49, and I noticed that when I took the patches off, my pain level didn't really go up like it did before. Um, and I've noticed the PTSD and chronic anxiety issues as leveled. I'm done better. There's some So I'm on let's see, tomorrow I'll be starting my 1 year. I'll be on for 1 year. So,
Didn't
and
you
all my
also have a
hormones, that's what I
balancing?
said last week. My hormones,
Yes.
my hormones 4 months ago had to be lowered, cut in half. I'm on bioidentical hormones. So he saw me the beginning of January 7th, and he was amazed. The doctor was amazed how well my blood work was. So he even commented, "Man, that X39 patch you're doing is rolling really good."
Yeah.
So
Yes. I mean, to me, why your testimony is so important, like so many others that we've been getting, it helps people to realize things are going on even when they don't know they're going on. Go ahead. Let's hear what happened to you. It's a beautiful testimony.
Well, I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure and a bad valve leaking. I think they call it a bad murmur or something like that. And also stage 4 kidney disease. I guess I was really messed up. And
Yeah.
anyway, there were several things that they diagnosed. And last year, it was around September, not the end of September. I went to the doctor and he looked at me and was listening and he said, "That's not good." And I said, "What's that?" But he didn't answer me. So I didn't know what was not good. But when I came back, well, this past Monday, I took mom with me because she wanted to see him too. And he was checking her and said, "Boy, you seem to do amazingly well." But by the end of last year, we thought both of us was going to go the way it was going, you know. But in the middle of December, I started using X39 and 49. And we kept using it, and I could tell there was some difference. I felt a lot better. And mom's got back up, and she's 91. She started washing dishes again by hand and stuff. And I told her, you don't have to do that. She said, "I want to. So anyway, we was at the doctor's office, and he was saying she did so much better. And he was listening to my heart and all that and having me breathe and everything. And he went over and sat down and he looked so puzzled and he kept looking at the charts. And I said, "Doc, I guess I need to know that kidney disease. You told me I may be headed for dialysis. Uh, is it better? Did I get up maybe to a 3 or something?" He goes, "No, no." I said, "Oh, I was kind of hoping." He said, "Actually, you're stage 2 and falling, it looks like." So I
Wow.
went from stage 4 to stage 2. And I said, "Well, the last time I was here, you told me that, boy, that's really bad. When you listened to me, I didn't know what you meant. You didn't say." He said, "Well, your heart murmur had gotten so bad, I was afraid the valve was going to start failing." I said, "Oh, well." I said, "Well, did it improve?" He said, "I could barely hear anything. I don't know." And he kept looking through his notes and he said, "This doesn't make sense." He said, "What did you do? You went to another doctor and got a prescription for something. I really need to put it in your record so we'll know what it is." I said, "I never went to another doctor. I mean, I just patched myself." He said, "Well," he said, "I know that, but what did you do?" And I said, "No, I literally patched myself. And I patched my mother too. It's called LifeWave X39." And he looked a little, he said, "It's called what?" And I said, "LifeWave." He jumped on his computer and started looking it up. And he said, "I'm going to have to research this."
Listen, tonight is your night. We would love to have you on and come join us, x39hub.com. You could ask whatever questions you want. If you started it once before but stopped, don't listen. Come and talk with me. Look, I would never promote anything if it wasn't for something that I saw work and saw so many people's lives changed and blessed. Doesn't cost you a dime to come listen, come ask questions, and come listen to other people share their own stories with you about what it's done for them. X39hub.com, I'll put it in the description below for you. We start at 8 p.m. Eastern, and of course, you can come even if it's a little bit late. You don't have to show your camera, you just do what you want. God bless you.